Hello and welcome, my beautiful friends. My name is Mo, and this is the COTM Season 7 preseason race. We're racing some sports B cars. In my case, I'm racing Massacro. We're racing around some hills track called Nürburgring. Thank you, Angel, for providing a track. But you know, better late than never. I wasn't really feeling the commentary idea back when this race happened. But a week later, mind is clear. I got some 2 hours to kill, and I need to procrastinate a little bit more. So let's do a little commentary about how this race went. 5 seconds to kaboom. It was a pretty enjoyable race, I imagine, or I suppose. I missed the double clutch, so that kind of sucks. We got Dan in P2 coming up my butt. He's in a Schlagen. Most of you guys are in a Feltzer. I think it's just me and Dan in different cars, and then everybody else in a Feltzer. But going into turn 1, I'm still ahead, so that's kick-ass. Dan's still pressuring me a little bit, but I'm gonna hold the inside and hang on to the position. It is a long track, about 4 minutes and 14 seconds in my case. There goes Dan. Nice little run out of the turn 1 hairpin. Not too big of a deal though. You know, if I can stay with Dan or just stay in P2. Really, the idea was just to stay clean. Massacro was obviously pretty slow compared to the Feltzers in the hills, and given the grid was reversed, I wasn't too mad about starting P1 and then just hoping I can defend for my life and avoid the mess that comes up with racing in traffic around these hills. There goes the Feltzer. He's pressuring me. Of course, the Feltzer was superiorly quicker. Oh, get a little tap because I can't take that corner as fast as the Feltzers. But going up to the Vinewood Hills section, I think it's called, about there. Man, it is good to be back commentating. Haven't done a commentary in a long time. But Dan runs wide, and he just destroys the hill. Runs a bit wide, probably a bit nervous. You know, Dan can't handle the pressure of your boy Movo with the Massacro going down the hills now for the first time and hoping I don't hit the invisible hitbox, and I don't. I avoid it. All good there. Pretty happy about the performance on the lap 1. Staying in first so far. I'm not sure how big of a wreck there was, if there was even a wreck in D1 or in Group 1 or Lobby 1. But nonetheless, finishing lap now. Nothing too exciting about that. Hit the brake boost. Nice brake boost in starting lap 2. Going in, nothing happens on lap 2. Nice clean lap, I'm pretty sure. And then going into lap 3, this lap was a nice little 4:15. That's not bad. My record was like a 4:14, I think, low 14 on one try. What do we got going here? This is, by the way, this is like, I highlighted the video the day after the race, and now it's a week later or so, and I'm not really sure what happens anymore. One take wonder. So this is live commentary at its finest. I'm not really sure who's behind me, but he's definitely pressuring me. This is lap 3, I think. The pits are open from 10 minutes to 30 minutes in this race. So within that window, I need to take 1 stop. It's a 10-second pit. Once you come to complete stop. What happens here, man? I suppose it's got to be exciting going into the Vinewood section. Still in first. That's pretty badass. Avoid the flag. Get a nice little run. Pushing. What happens? No, all clear. I don't know. Man, that's just exciting racing then. Still in first. I'm really curious who's behind me. Sorry, I'm watching that mini-map. Anyways, yeah, I hope for the guys that did participate in this race, I hope you guys found it enjoyable for at least a little bit. Get you back in the swing of things of hot lapping for an event and then racing in the event. Hopefully people see that they gotta learn how to race cleanly, man. There was a lot of incidents that were kind of retarded. I shouldn't have said that, but there are a lot of incidents that were pretty stupid. That should not be happening. But, of course, lag. And, okay, cool. So, YBG's behind me chasing down some people. Oh, this is good. So, YBG's, yeah, he was catching me up that time. I'm not sure who the gray car was, but probably Formalize. Yeah. GG Form for staying in second that time. YBG's not catching me, though. I missed the short shifts, or he gets great short shifts, and I just, kind of shut that shit down right there. He ain't getting that brake boost over me. So hanging in there, lap 4 then, still in P1. Now I think I know what happens now. I'm feeling pretty confident, I'm settled in now. But still taking the Vinewood section a little cautiously, so I might have went a little slow compared to this section. I turned left a little bit too early and hit the invisible hitbox. No. We're not going to replay that because I can't be asked, but I did some looking back, and it looked like I did hit the invisible hitbox. Just unfortunate for having to race down these hills. Though it is exciting, it is awfully
fucking damn it.
Awfully emotional when you get it wrong. So I think still lap 4 now, going into the pits because I kind of have to. It's minute 30, and the pits will be closed if I cross the finish line again. And a bit of controversy going into the pits this first time through. I looked on my screen as 11 and then as a 12, but I did my calculations based on 11.5. So 11.5 plus 10 is, 21.5, and I leave a bit early compared to when I stop. So in reality, that would have been a penalty. And I come out in front of my rivals in this race, or my competitors at the moment, and didn't think twice about it. It wasn't revealed till later that I did actually leave early, and yeah, so it was just a bit unfortunate for J-Post getting stuck behind me, but I imagine sooner or later he'll get past me. Though him and Valkynos, I think, had struggles going through the Vima section. He couldn't keep it clean for the most part. Well, for some laps. Then looking back at it, I think I only crashed that one. I had one big crash through the Vinewood, and that was that last one you just saw, which is really just unfortunate. I hit that hitbox twice in the week, once in practice, and then once right there. Just not ideal. So pressuring Valkynos. Let me see if I can make this bigger. Oh, I can. Look at that. Pressuring Valkynos. Not really pressuring him because he's got the pace, obviously. Jay's still pressuring me on the Feltzer. Again, going up the hill, I had to take it slower. He hits me in the butt. Yeah. And then going up the line section once again. Maybe we'll get some clips of the end of the track. All we've seen so far is the first half. Oh, it was really enjoyable getting to push the Massacro around the hills. Found a setup I kind of liked. Never really. Oh, see. I hit the hedges there. I felt like there was no way I was going to recover this without slowing down J-Post and causing a wreck. I'll just pull out of the position entirely and take my P10 quickly down to P10. Really just unfortunate. Brake boost, nice at a 416. So lap 12 now. Okay, that was a quick transition all the way to lap 12. It wasn't very much excitement then from after J-Post to the guy I'm chasing now, Wilris, who does have tremendous pace, but unfortunately probably isn't too experienced in endurance racing. Maybe I'm misspeaking for him, but his consistency or his endurance pace is not as high as he would wish, I imagine. Because he had a 410 or 411 in practice, I think. And compared to, that was on pace. Well, except for the first three guys, we were 07s and 08s and 09s. But Wilris, getting pressure from the boy in the Massacro. Trying to hang it around the outside. Really some good racing. He's in Germany, so the lag is a little bit intense, but compared to my American self in the central USA, keeping the pressure on him, hoping I can get position. Hoping I can get a position by the end of the lap. This being the last lap and all. Around the outside or around the inside, who knows, but leaving him no space for the chicane and taking the position for P9. Going down the Vinewood section, I think I gain one more position here because J-Post thankfully decides to pull over, or kind of pull over, set of the way because he respawned. Hopefully he was stuck and not just respawning for damage. But nonetheless, two positions in 20 seconds or so. A deserved one from Wilris and a nice and easy one from J-Post. Finishing the lap now. Just got to stay clean. Take my P8, starting P1. Of course, it is not ideal to finish P8 from starting pole, but given the Massacro, and I only had, I think, 2 wrecks. It was the hedge one and the invisible hitbox one. So I can't be too mad that I only wrecked twice on a fairly long hills track in 50 minutes. I wish I could have found some more pace on the Massacro. Apparently a 10 was possible, but that was suggested by Rez, and I'm not Rez. So, I'm pretty happy about my 4:14 pace. I think I hit a 4:14 right here. Let's finish this lap. Actually, this is a pretty banger of a lap if I remember right. Man, it is, I'm glad I can get this recording out back in high spirits. Because, man, it's been a tough qualifying week with the opinions being shared about all the changes and such. So, gotta keep the spirits high somehow. And rewatching a quality race is always a fun, a remotivator. Though it could have been better. It was enjoyable, though, to get back to sweating for an event that kind of meant something against people who were of similar caliber, in a sense that more people to fight. That's always fun. GG YBG for finishing first place.
I guess his adapter is
And I think
working.
Form in P2, or is it Edible Hornet? I can't remember Form. Formalize, man. He is the star of tomorrow, man. Hopefully he watches this video. He is the fastest Scotsman by definition. And I got high hopes for him. Who finishes second? Jesus Christ, YBG. GG on the very far P1.
Without the boost too, man. Ain't it overtaking? Man.
It's just breaking news, though. YBG cannot partake in the event anymore due to his console not being reliable enough for him. It's unfortunate. It is indeed, because, you know, that's one less guy to fight for the top. GG Hornet for P2 and Blaze for, oh, Dan, and close from P3, P5. All right, GG, everybody. Yeah, unlucky for YBG, given the prize pool is at $200 right now for P1 and Group 1. After qualifying, that gets all sorted, but he's definitely the favorite for that, and now that he can't partake, it really closes up the fight, I suppose. Nice and break race right here, 412, 413, and 414 and a high. 514. Probably going to 413 if enough practice was put in, but 414 is fine by me. And that is it. That is the start of a beautiful season, hopefully. And you can only look up from here. I don't know what I'm saying, man. I'm just filling time. But hopefully that race was enjoyable. Hopefully the commentating was enjoyable enough.
Hello again.
Let's see these lap times. See, look at 408 from RBG. What else we got? 410. 414. Yeah, your boy 414. What was it? What was the Schlagen in? 411. These guys are so fast. Yeah, a lot of dislikes there. No problem though. Thank you, Angel, again for the track, and I thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys later.